Hello everybody and welcome to your weekend tarot advice. This is for September 15th and 16th, Saturday and Sunday. I do want to apologize for not putting anything out for Friday. I was actually feeling really sick on Thursday, so that is why I am putting this out for the weekend a bit earlier than I normally would. So I do apologize for that. I will start with the moon phase. If you are not interested in that, go ahead to your timestamp, which is listed in the description box directly below this video. For those of you who are interested in the moon phase, this weekend we have the final stage of the waxing crescent, which is in Sagittarius, and then on Sunday it will become a first quarter moon still in the sign of Sagittarius. So this is the time to really push forward and make any changes that you want to happen in your life. Yeah, and look at, as I'm saying that, this kind of wanted to jump out. So this is about things being worked out for you behind the scenes. So the universe is on board with you for changes, manifestations. Just make sure that you are jumping in and that you are participating and doing everything that you can have, everything you could do right now with what you have, and not get stuck in that sort of wishful thinking, okay? Because I absolutely believe in miracles and I have personally experienced them, but I will tell you this, the most success I've ever had in my life is by believing in those miracles, but pushing myself all the way through, doing everything I can do in this moment to help get me there, okay? So this weekend is a fabulous time to really start putting things in motion that you want to happen in your life or changes you want to make. So let's see what Luna has to add. Oh, yeah, she spoke. Growth and abundance. This is so appropriate. Yeah, you really can achieve so much more than you believe you can. And it's really about you taking the first step and pushing through. Even when obstacles come, challenges, it feels hard, don't give up. Don't give up at all. With this coming out, it's like you will see some evidence within the next few days and weeks of, you know, the change in your energy and the new efforts that you are putting into things. You will definitely see some evidence of that. So keep that in mind. Also, this is a really good time. The energy in general is very fertile and open to you and what you want, and it's just kind of like magical time. So take advantage of that. Believe in yourself. Believe that the universe conspires with you to achieve things that you so desire, okay? So that is the message from Luna. I will start with Sagittarius. If you are not a Sagittarius, go ahead to your timestamp below. Hi Sagittarius, how are you guys? Let's see what is up for your weekend. Nice. If you watched the moon phase poll, I think this just continues to iterate that. We have achievement. Keep focused on your dream. This is saying you're going to see some evidence, some, you know, some of you, this could be where there is something that manifests this weekend that you've been working towards. It's not like the full-blown manifestation. It's like a piece of it, evidence of it. Also with this, you know, whatever you set your mind to this weekend, like say you want to completely clean out and organize your garage, you can do it. You want to, you know, whatever. Seriously, I don't want to just go on and on of different examples. This is just like you can achieve it. Now, if this is attached to something bigger that you've been working on, you're going to see some evidence of that this weekend, okay? And that's like the universe giving you, you know, some reward to say, keep going, Sagittarius, keep going. Do not give up. Things are going to be just fine. You will achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. All right, so let's pull some more cards, Sagittarius, and see how your weekend is going to unfold. I like that achievement card coming out. And, you know, the moon is in your sign all weekend, so how appropriate, right? And, you know, this reading is for the 15th and 16th. This is card 17, so maybe it's letting you know all your hard work this weekend. You will see the payoff of it on Monday, or come Monday, you're going to feel really happy you did what you did or put in the extra time, energy, and effort. Okay, so it looks like that's 2, and we want 3. So we have be a spiritual warrior, hidden realms open, and keep things simple. Sagittarius, very, very nice. This is saying be very vigilant, okay, with your dreams, with your goals overall, but also the more mundane things this weekend that you want to accomplish, take care of, be finished with, etc. You know, it's like you can do it. And the more that you don't give up on yourself, on your dreams, on your goals, the more, you know, magic starts coming into your life, okay? And keep things simple. This is saying, you know, look at the current growth in your life and all the things that you have done to create that positive growth where you're at, okay? Where you know, what did you do to make those roots really grow deep and strong? Go from there and build on that, okay? You don't need to, if things are kind of moving slow or not as you anticipated, it's not that you need to scrap everything or get really elaborate or creative. It's really more about, like, you know, look at what you have done in the past and what has brought you success, and start from there and build on that energy, okay? So let's pull some tarot, Sagittarius, to see what else comes out. All right, the Hierophant. Wow. So here's the Hierophant, okay, that flew out. We have the High Priestess here. And then lastly, we have the Empress. And I'm just going to pull this because it's another major arcana, and just the way in which it's actually coming out. Sagittarius, listen here. In regards to anything spiritual that you're thinking about, you're worrying about, you know, I don't feel like there's any need for worry here. I just see the spiritual because we have the Hierophant and we have the High Priestess, but in these positions it's like you are given the passage to move through the Temple of Wisdom. You are given the insight to see the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. In this position of the Hanged Man, very similar. You see things for what they are. There's no illusion over your eyes, okay? So whatever goal or accomplishment, achievement you really want for yourself, Sagittarius, you can achieve it. You so can. But be a spiritual warrior. It's like, keep your mind and your heart in balance and very strong, and know your spirit will propel you forward as you put in that physical effort and you keep your mind and your emotions projected that way. Your spirit is going to give you the momentum you need, which brings me to this Empress here, you know, and that's abundance, that's fertility, that's achievement for you guys. Sagittarius, really trust your intuition and gut feelings this weekend. Let nothing deter you from your goals or what you believe you are capable of doing, okay? And this is like the energy I'm feeling for Saturday, where this might be where you are really coming into some deep truths, like your spirit is just speaking to you. Your intuition is loud and clear. I don't know, you're just very in the vibe, Sagittarius, and those of you that really connect to your spirit guides or passed on loved ones, like you are getting a lot of information about whatever it is you're trying to achieve, or different changes you're wanting to make in your life. It's like you are being given a lot of guidance in that area. And, you know, with hidden realms open, that's this high priestess all day long, okay? And so as we move into Sunday, you know, here's that soul wisdom, and then finally the manifestation, or I know exactly what I need to do, and that comes from building on what you've already started creating in the past, okay? So Sagittarius, very spiritual weekend. I feel like a lot of you are going to be in prayer or talking to your spirit guides, or just like a lot of different things you were feeling intuitively this week or over a course of time. It's like it's all being validated this weekend for some of you. So let's pull a card here to see where Spirit suggests you focus as like a spiritual lesson, not so much, you know, what's happening here. Ooh, yeah, look at this. So this is meditation. This is rest. This is fantasy. I really feel with this card coming out as, you know, a spiritual focus, spiritual lesson for Sagittarius to think about this weekend is, what are your dreams? Sagittarius, the sky is the limit. You can achieve anything. Keep focused on your dreams. And that's reiterated here. This could have an element of, you know, deluding ourselves or being too in our fantasies, but that is not the case with the position your cards have come out in. No, this is like, you see your dreams, you see the truth of a person, of a situation, of what you need to do, what you need to change. You know, you see it all. There's no confusion. The only person that can lie to you this weekend, Sagittarius, is yourself. Your faculties are wide open. Those of you who have spiritual gift, you're probably gonna just feel energy like mad this weekend. I mean, with this pairing here, but you know, really focus on your dreams or what you would like to change in your life. You have magic right now, Sagittarius, and you need to utilize it to your full potential, okay? So Sag, those are your messages for this weekend. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi Capricorn, how are you? Let's see what comes out for Capricorn today. Ooh, we got Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary. So Capricorn, this could be a day where you just feel, or a day, this weekend could be where you are really feeling balanced and in harmony and peace within yourself, or you know, this is your focus where you're seeking that harmony, that balance, and that peace. And that could be like, you know, I'm coming into an understanding about something. If something's really been bothering you, you know, a situation of the past, it's like finally coming into the acceptance of how everything played out, and you know, that it can't be different than it was, and, you know, feeling okay finally. So let's pull some more cards. This could also be, you know, if you've been go, 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 it might be a good weekend to really rest, recharge your batteries, recoup your strength and energy, just depending on, you know, what you've been through this week. And I actually, interesting enough, know several Sagittarius Capricorn romantic connections, and I'll tell you, every one of them kind of is going through something right now. So, you know, since you're Capricorn, perhaps it doesn't have to be romantic for you, but there's definitely something you've been going through, and it looks like you're finally receiving some peace and harmony within this weekend. Okay, so let's see what else comes out. Return to the sacred, the hot springs. Yeah, I mean, come on. Believe in your dreams. And power in prayer. Capricorn, listen, you definitely need a recharge. But more than that, how I was talking about things that have happened or played out in the past, whether it's something that happened to you that you feel is unfair, or it's something that you did that you wish that you had done differently. It's, you know, different for all of you, but it's like something has been kind of bothering you or giving you stress and anxiety inside. And with Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary, and then Return to the Sacred, what I see here is, you know, it's let's let the past be what it was, you know. Don't let any injustices or unfairness that you have experienced or any choices you made that you kind of regret now, don't let any of that affect your dreams or what you believe for yourself moving forward, because the universe is like, no, Capricorn, we just need to get you back in balance. We need to get your batteries fully recharged, your mind relaxed, your emotions very settled, and you're going to be in a different vibe. And if you're nervous and anxious and like, you know, just feeling like sometimes when we're in that mode, it's like we make decisions or we feel like we have to make decisions, and you don't. This is really like slow down, recharge your batteries, and it's gonna like put you in a different vibration where you see things differently. And power and prayer, this is saying your words are very powerful. Okay, Capricorn, they're very powerful, whether you are using them to bless others or to curse others or to bless or curse yourself. Okay, very powerful. So situations of the past, it's time to bless them and let them be what they were and what they are, as they cannot be changed. Because Return to the Sacred is, you know, reminding you that all things, whether we perceive them good, bad, right, wrong, are sacred. Okay, they are. Nothing exists that's not part of the divine. We, the experiencer, the perceiver, are what deem anything good or bad. And, you know, unfortunately, like I would say most people watching this would think of, you know, if you had a dog and you kept it tied up and chained outside in the hot sun, no shade, didn't feed it really, barely gave it any water, like most people would deem that and perceive that as mean, unkind, not right, okay? But the person doing it does not see it through that perception. They see what they're doing as justifiable, and that's just a stupid animal, whatever, it doesn't have feelings. You know, I've heard it all. And from their perspective, they believe they are 100% right. Now, I'm not saying that they're right, because I'm on the side of where, you know, animals are sacred creatures and we've got to love them and treat them kind and well. But that's how I'm made. That's how I perceive the world. And so even though to me that's the right way, because there's other people that don't see it as such, how can I be so sure my way is the right way? I can't be. I can only be sure that my way is the right way for me. And therefore, other people who act in ways that, you know, I don't agree with, you know, unless there is a situation, you know, if I saw somebody like attacking a child or beating the crap out of a dog, yes, I would intervene, again, because of the way I'm made, like, whoa, 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 you know. But for the most part, like, I don't try to think about it and judge people and think the world is ugly and totally unfair, because all that's going to do is hurt me and upset me and make me cry. Like, I've been there. So listen, you guys, whatever injustices, whatever's upsetting you, whatever, is on your mind, you've got to accept that, it is what it is. And if there's nothing you can actively do to change it or make it different, you've got to let it go and let it be what it is, and trust the universe that all is well, all is in order. The earth is a, learning place for all of us. That is why there's free will. That is why there is the unspeakable that happens. And that's why there is the most beautiful experiences that are not even able to put in words happen. Okay, it's everything you can imagine, a huge buffet of many experiences. And some of you, this is personal stuff in your life. Others of you, this is things outside of your control, just the way the world works. And listen, you've got to recharge your batteries and recognize that your perception is only the right perception for you. And that's not to say to turn a blind eye to, injustices of the world. If you can actually have a positive impact, okay, then yes, step in. But when there is nothing you can do, especially when it's attached to the past, you've got to find a peace with it somewhere inside of you, or it will make you crazy. And, this card flew out. And this is right under return to the sacred. That's your happiness, Capricorn. And how I felt you were like kind of panicky, like needing to make a choice. No, you got to wait until the waters are smooth, till you are 100% zen inside yourself. Don't let anybody force you, persuade you to make a decision or a move if you are not ready or you're just not quite sure. Okay, because lastly, we have this Two of Cups under this power of prayer. So, don't let anybody else try to persuade you or dissuade you from what you know is right for you. You have your perspective, and your perspective is 100% suited for you and your life journey. And if others don't agree with it, or they can't see what you see, that's perfectly okay. You don't need to justify yourself or try to lead them to the light, okay? You don't need to. That's not on you if they don't understand. But again, the same is true for you. You've got to let people be who and what they are without your judgment, without your persuasion, because we're all on our own life journey here. And again, where you can actually step in and make a positive change, or you need to intervene for the safety of another person or an animal, I totally respect that. But you don't want to insert yourself in situations where you don't really belong, okay? Even if you feel like, oh no, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Unless somebody's being harmed, no, you don't have a place to say that that's wrong. It's wrong for you, but it may not be wrong for them, okay? And I don't know, I feel like somebody is really rattling your guys' cage or something, or some situation has just kind of rocked you to your core, and you're like, what do I do here? Which way is go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I give up? Is there a different path? Like, I just don't know. Some of you, this is definitely about a relationship of some kind, whether romantic, friend, or family, okay? And the truth is, I don't feel that you should make a choice this weekend. If anything, you should be recharging your batteries and kind of being in meditation or prayer, asking for guidance from the universe. Just depending, not to say you don't know what's right or what's good for you. I just feel like many of you are kind of unsure. Like, I really don't know what to do, what to say, which way to go. Do I stay here? Do I leave? Like, I just feel some of you really don't know. And that's okay. It's like, don't let go of your dreams because somebody else changed their mind, okay? And you have a lot of power in prayer and in your words, whether you're using your words to bless or to curse, okay? So Capricorn, I'm going to pull a card here to see, you know, what spiritual lesson you can marinate on over the weekend to help you with whatever this energy represents for you personally. Wow. And this coming out, yeah, this is pretty much where are you supported and where are you not supported, and how much are you there for yourself, Capricorn? Do you have your own back through thick and thin? You know, when somebody's judging you or making you feel bad, do you still tell yourself that you're a rock star and that you're amazing and it doesn't matter what they say? I mean, I get it. If we're big time slackers and not doing what we need to do, sometimes we need to be told. But I don't feel like that's what's happening here. Just this, and this is not about what's going on this weekend. This is your like spiritual lesson, and focusing on this will help you move through this energy and also bring you back to that inner balance, that inner peace. And you know, this is like knowing your connection to all things and feeling very confident and empowered within yourself and within your belief system, okay? It does not matter if somebody else doesn't see it your way or believe what you believe. It's perfectly okay. They don't need to. You know, the way you see the world is perfect for your life path, okay? Your journey. It's 100% tailored for you, and nobody else needs to get it or understand it, and you don't need to feel bad or insecure about yourself if nobody gets it, because you get it and spirit gets it, and you wouldn't be feeling that if there wasn't, you know, point to it for your journey. So Capricorn, this weekend, it really looks like your happiness comes into play by being a bit in solitude, doing whatever it takes to recharge your batteries. Be there for yourself. Don't let anybody force you into a decision that you're not ready to make. And, you know, any strange relationships that you would like to bring back to this Zen garden, there's beautiful power in prayer, whether you're praying to God or the universe, your ancestors, just whatever you believe in personally, you know, put your prayers out there and they will work their magic on your behalf, okay? So those are your messages, Capricorn. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Aquarius. How are you? Let's see what's going on this weekend for you guys. Ooh, we got the 9 of Hearts. Fulfillment, harmony, protection. Yay! So, Aquarius, this looks like this weekend should be a happy, good weekend for you. Some of you might meet a new honey, or there might be some romance on the agenda if you are already in a relationship. All right, so we have these three just dropped right out. So we have the tulip, trust in your efforts, the marshland, transition and change, and sunrise, sunset, new doorways. Yeah. Definitely some of you could be a new romance coming into your world this weekend, or, you know, if you've been pursuing somebody, this might actually be the weekend where things, you know, start moving, because with trusting your efforts, this is where you've been active at something, okay? So some of you, this is romance. Others of you, this could be, maybe you've started a new exercise program, or there's something you've really been working hard, a dream, a goal, you know, different for all of you, or just in general, okay, at work. It's like you've been working very hard at something. And this weekend, it's like those efforts are finally starting to pay off and be rewarded. And it's saying that, you know, people are noticing you, Aquarius. They are noticing what you do, the time, effort, energy that you put in. If you've really been putting yourself out there, like on some sort of social media platform, this could be a really good weekend for you, getting a lot of exposure, views, etc. Because then we come over here to transition and change, and this is actually a really nice card. It's similar to the tulip, because the tulip is more of a spring flower, right? So there's snow and it's still cold, but the flower manages to grow and thrive. And now here at the marshland, it's like, you know, things are cultivating into good, positive energy for you, and then new doorways. So it's like whatever you've been going through, some of you this weekend, it's finally like a big change. There's a new opportunity. Your mind completely clears about something. You're being rewarded for some energy or effort for something. We have the Magician that flew out. So yeah, there's definitely some magic for Aquarius. Again, any sort of new romance this weekend, or any sort of reconcile with a fling or past love looks very blessed, okay? We'll just say that your weekend is very blessed. Nice. Look at this. We have the Hanged Man in this position. We have Judgment. And we have the Six of Swords. Nice. Aquarius, listen. This is positive energy. This is positive return of karma. This is where you see things for truly what they are. This could be where, for some of you this weekend, whatever it is, it's so good you almost don't believe it. Like, this is too good to be true. And from what I see here, Aquarius, it's not too good to be true. It's like legitimate true, and it's what you deserve. It's a very beautiful return of energy. I feel those of you who have really been at the struggle, emotionally, mentally, in the workplace, in your life in general, just wherever, there's like you finally see the truth of things. I don't know what that means for each of you. It could be if there were other people involved, you see the final, you're finally connecting the dots. If you've been kind of hemming and hawing and waiting on some sort of reconciliation or some apology or for some certain thing to happen, it's like this weekend, you just see it for what it is. And you're like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to sit around and wait anymore, because you've been sitting around waiting for so long that you finally come into the perspective of truth and you see things for what they really are. There's no confusion, okay? And now, because of that, it's time for the positive return of your energy. And now we're moving on to bigger and better things with the Six of Swords, especially with new doorways, okay? Also, those of you where this is more of being like in the spotlight somehow, some way, whether in the workplace or on some sort of social media platform, I feel like you are definitely seeing that this weekend. Like, your stuff is paying off. It's finally like you're getting a lot of views, you're getting a lot of exposure, you're really being noticed. It's a big shift in the momentum of whatever you've been working on. And it's like opening up new doorways, new ideas, creating new paths for you. So Aquarius, it's like no matter what, this is great. Beautiful energy for you guys for the weekend, okay? So let's pull a card here, as you know, what Spirit suggests you focus on spiritually. This isn't so much about what's happening, but this is a spiritual lesson to consider. All right, so we have the Strength card, and if you notice what's depicted, You see the woman and the tiger here, and then you see a woman and the lion, and then you see the lion up here. This is, you know, all about the energy of the strength card in the tarot. And what this is saying is you have learned how strong you are. And oh my God, look, card 9, 9 of hearts. This is actually card 37, but this is 9 of hearts. So 9, yeah, you are realizing how strong you truly are and what you're capable of. And there are some people that you've really been supporting and, you know, helping them with their whatever. And I think that's what some of this energy has to do with, is like that return of positive karma to you for your strength and endurance in helping others. But others of you, it's your own strength and endurance that you need to appreciate and realize how much of a rock star you truly are. So from a spiritual perspective, Spirit is saying really focus on your inner strength. And if you've been carrying the weight of other people, it might be time to set them down. If you've been carrying the weight of a unresolved past and you've been waiting around, it's time to set that down so that you can move forward in happiness. Like you have grown so strong. So from a spiritual perspective for focus, it's all about your inner strength. So think about that over this weekend, Aquarius. Those are your messages. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Take care, Aquarius. Hi, Pisces. How are you? Let's see what's going on this weekend for the Pisces. Okay. I kind of had a feeling this was the card that was going to come out. I don't know why, Pisces. So we have thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Somebody's really thinking about you, Pisces. You are on somebody's mind. I know this is general, so this could be talking about, you know, you thinking about somebody, but this card is generally more about somebody thinking about you, and you're kind of picking up on that. Also, more than just a physical person, if you have a passed on loved one and they're really on your mind in your dreams, it's almost like you're feeling their presence around you. You are, and this is your confirmation of it, okay? So let's pull more cards to see what this is about. Why is somebody thinking about Pisces so much this weekend? All right, this is somebody where you already have built a foundation and there's roots to this. So there's some history to you and this person, whether it's a friend or an ex-lover, a missed opportunity, just a fling. This person, you guys already have some roots in the past, and maybe things got messy, or they were just too complicated, or it wasn't the right timing, I'm not sure. But with Keep It Simple, it's like, you know, I want to build on what we previously had. That's what they're thinking about, whether it's friend, family, or a romance of some kind. Wow. And they definitely want something with you, Pisces. Wow. And persistent pursuits. Pisces, they really, man, somebody is really thinking about you and wants to be back in your life somehow, some way. And whether they're actively showing this or not, they are very strong within themselves in their pursuit of you, or in their thinking of you, of like, how can I reconnect with Pisces? How can I reach out to Pisces? Like they're not like wanting to give up. Some of you might already know who this person is, you know, and unfortunately, when we have tarot readings, when we say somebody's thinking of you, we want it to be that you know, the XX, right? That one ex, or that one cutie that you never had a chance with because it just wasn't the right timing. We don't want it to be that one person that we know likes us that we just don't like back, right? This is general, so some of you that could be the case, but it's just like somebody will do whatever it takes to get your attention, to talk to you again, to be in your life, you know, etc. Those of you where that does not apply, and this is more about a passed on loved one, they're definitely trying to keep you strong and vigilant in whatever dreams or goals you want to accomplish. Like for real, Pisces, they're like, no, you have come too far. This can actually happen. Don't you dare give up. Okay, so you have to apply this how it fits. Some of you, it's definitely the passed on loved one that you're feeling. Others of you are feeling that person think about you. I mean, how could you not? Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. However, with this, I feel just based on the situation, either you or this other person felt kind of taken advantage of, or like was giving more to the relationship. And, you know, either you pulled back or that person pulled back with this coming out under the violet. Okay. But, bring to fruition, it's like their wish, man. Wow. And persistent pursuits, the World card. Pisces, listen, whoever this is, you definitely know and you have some sort of history with, no doubt about it. Could be a friend that you've had a falling out with, could be a family member you had a falling out with, could be a romance that ended. You know, again, I feel like whatever caused this relationship to part ways, I don't feel like it was so much losing touch with each other. If it was, it's because both of your lives got really busy and you just didn't have any sort of time to maintain the relationship. Otherwise, I feel like within the relationship itself, one person was giving more than the other person. And I'm assuming based on this reading that you were the one giving more, because whoever this is, you know, is really wishing for you. Like, you definitely are their wish. And some of you, this person could live in another state or another country just because, you know, we have the World card there, and they will stop at nothing to get you, Pisces. Others of you where this feels more like passed on loved one. This particular person was the person who took care of everybody, whether male or female. When this person passed, it was devastating and hard loss on everybody. They were loved by a lot of people just because of who they were. Like, you know, this could have been a grandma type of figure. It doesn't have to be a grandma, but that's like the energy I'm feeling. That type of, you know, grandma who cooks for you, always has a hot plate, always dries your tears, always knows the right thing to say, is always soft, is always tender, but when you're stepping out of line, quick to put you back in your place. That's that type of energy. It's just very loving, unconditional, nurturing, give the shirt off their back to help anybody, gives very sound, practical, solid advice, you know, would give their last $5 to somebody who was hungry. That's what this energy is. So some of you, this passed on loved one, they're really trying to help you bring your dreams to reality, Pisces. And some of you, these are dreams of the past that you've been trying to let go, and they're not going to let you let go of them because it's a part of your destiny. And they're like, no, Pisces, come on, let's do this. I got you. Let's do this. So you pay attention to that passed on loved one that's telling you what's up, Pisces. And for the rest of you, definitely some sort of relationship that wants to get back in your world, Pisces. So I'm going to pull a card as a lesson Spirit would like you to focus on this weekend. Pisces, don't be afraid to take a risk. I will say in my own personal reading I got this card as my thing to focus on spiritually this weekend as well. So it's for all of us, Pisces. This is our homework, and this is saying it's time that we really think about what it would mean to take the plunge, to jump way outside of the comfort zone, to be willing to take a risk. And this isn't just a foolish risk. This is, you have the experience and the knowledge to make a very calculated risk that is most likely to turn out in your favor. However, you might not have the courage fully within, and that's why universe is saying focus on that. Take that risk. What would that mean for you? Okay, so Pisces, those are your messages for this weekend. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello there, Aries. How are you? Let's see what's up for Aries today, or for this weekend, I should say. Ooh, we got reflection. So, Aries, you guys are kind of in contemplation mode this weekend. It could be about just things that happened during the week, or, you know, I feel like some of you are wanting some big time changes in your life, whether for yourself personally or just different relationships, different habits. Yeah, look at that. Shed the old jumped out just as I said that. Yeah, big time changes. So let's see what else comes out, Aries. Ooh, new wonders. Shed the old and then new wonders. And oh my goodness, happiness is at hand. Yeah. Aries, that's pretty self-explanatory. Listen, whatever changes you want to make them. They ultimately are going to lead you to great happiness, even if it's kind of hard at first. Like, it's going to open new doors for you. Any relationships that need to go, let them go. Wow. And as I say that, you know, this falls out, and on this side, this is like the false side of love. So Aries, any friendships family ships, romantic ships that you feel don't honor you and aren't as real as you are to them, it may be time to let those go. Okay, some of you, it could be you've kind of been holding on, hanging on, waiting around for like somebody to return. But look at this. So we have this Nine of Swords under Shed the Old, which tells me, Aries, that there's something you're not wanting to let go of. There's, whether it's a habit, a behavior, a relationship, you know, a big time change you want to make, but it's kind of scary to jump into that. I see how we have some mental anxiety or turmoil around letting something of the past go. And look at here. Now we have the Ten of Swords under New Wonders. And it's like letting this go lets new in. And look at this. We have the Three of Swords. Aries, I see that, you know, some of you may be afraid to make these changes or to let certain things go, like that it's going to bring you more sadness and heartache and stress than you have right now. But I don't think that's the case whatsoever. I really feel like, you know, as soon as you make the conscious decision to let something go, or if you've been kind of obsessing and rehashing over and over and over something that happened that you felt was unfair or really hurt you or betrayed you in big ways, seriously, this is a good weekend to allow yourself to move beyond that energy, because as you do, there's new things that open up for you, Aries, and it brings you so much happiness. It's like happiness stomping out this Three of Swords of sadness, stress, weariness, you know, anything that you've been thinking about or you've been feeling. You know, this is heavy energy. The 9, 10, and 3 of Swords, that's heavy, heavy energy. And here we have reflection. So I know there's something that happened where you feel a great injustice or unfairness was done to you. And it's kind of in your mental body big time this weekend. But Aries, listen, there will be nothing gained by holding on to anger, bitterness, or resentment, even if what happened to you was not fair whatsoever. Do not let it, you know, live in your mind and steal your joy and pollute your energy field and keep you in a lower vibration, just sad and, you know, hurting. It's time to reflect that what is, and it can't be undone now. All you can do is truly let it go and not let it invade your mental space, okay? And pollute your mind. Like, let it go. And I promise the universe is trying to bring in some new wonders and some new happiness, okay? Like the sunflower is very positive card. So Aries, let's see what, you know, spiritual lesson the universe would like you to focus on this weekend to help you with this. Moment of peace, yeah. Aries, give yourself some time of solitude, some time of meditation, some time away from what hurt you, okay? If you just kind of let it go, it doesn't excuse what somebody did. It's not your declaration that you agree with what happened to you or that you think it was fair on any level. No, it's saying, like, give yourself the mental and emotional peace to let this go because it only hurts you and harms you. And, you know, everything that hurts us and challenges us, there's a great lesson in it. But oftentimes it's not until we are far beyond the hurt through the healing process that we can really understand the lesson that was there. So for you guys, very important to focus on inner peace, happiness, tranquility, healing within. And, you know, for me, when I'm really hurting and having a hard time letting something go, I just cry my eyes out to the universe and say, please help me. Please help me with this. And every single time, you know, help comes. So Aries, very important that you guys give your mind and your heart some tranquility and solitude from whatever this is for you. And know, as you make the decision to let it go, there's really beautiful energy that's just waiting to come in for you, okay? So Aries, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi Taurus, how are you? Let's see what's coming out for the Tauruses today. Or for the weekend, I should say. Liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Nice, Taurus. So this looks like a promising weekend. We're feeling good. We may achieve a goal. We may finally get a bad relationship out of our life, whether friendship or romance. Maybe a bad habit that you've been working on, trying to break, is finally broken. Wow. So we have Ivy, Search and Explore, and that flew out. And then we have Winter, Be Still, Go Within. And then Lily, A Time of New Birth. Wow, that really could not be any better sequence, the way those fell out. So listen, Taurus, with Stretch and Explore, that is saying is time to move out of our comfort zone. Okay, many of you have been kind of in this winter phase, and you know, that's everybody needs to go through that. It could be literal, where there's not much been going on in your life whatsoever. Others of you, this is where you've made the decision to, you know, turn inward and explore what's going on there. But time of new birth, it's time to come out of hibernation mode, Taurus. Whatever that means for you personally, it's time to really stretch and explore beyond our comfort zone. And also with this, it's like somebody's been noticing you, your energy and your efforts, and you might have some new opportunities show up, you know, given to you this weekend or coming upon Monday. So here on Stretch and Explore, we have the Hanged Man. Over here on Winter, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And over here on Time of New Birth, we have the Hermit. So Taurus, this could be you or a Virgo or a Capricorn, and then this is Virgo energy as well. Yeah, this is like where, you know, you see the truth of something, and it's like you're realizing, you know, usually this is about stretching beyond your comfort zone. But what I get here is, Taurus, you're really seeing a situation or a relationship or an idea that you have for the truth that it is. And if you've come to the conclusion that, you know, this probably isn't the best friendship, relationship, situation, or idea for you, you are absolutely right. Because with Winter and then, you know, the Knight of Pentacle in this position, this is like, it's over. I quit. No more. The end. And to me, that's kind of where this liberation is coming from. Because, you know, it's like, here's something we were pursuing, but it didn't work out. And now you see why that's the case. So you see the bird here, and you see the dove, and then you see the dove there on the Hermit flying away. So yes, Taurus, this weekend there is some new opportunity coming. And it could be where, you know, you've kind of let go of some idea or situation or relationship in the past. And, you know, now is the time of new, and there's something new showing up in your world. Or you've been kind of hung up on something in the past, and it's like you're finally seeing it for what it is now. And this weekend, you're able to just let it go and move on. And there's something new coming, 100% for sure with that Lily. All right. So let's pull a card to see what spiritual lesson Spirit wants you to focus on. Wow, your creativity. Listen, Taurus, universe is saying this weekend, what is special about you? What is magical about you? What makes you unique and different from everybody else? And you do not need to be humble, okay? You need to be celebrated, and you need to know that your talents are, you know, talents. A lot of people, when they're incredibly skilled at something, if they're not like well known and professional at it, they're very insecure. They don't realize the talent that they have. And for some of you, it's like you've got to finally see that for the truth that it is, your talent. Some of you've got to finally see how unique and amazing and special and important you are, and how much you do give. And sometimes cutting somebody off and not being so open and available to them makes them realize your true worth and your true value, okay? So Taurus, focus on what makes you different, special, and unique from other people, and don't discount yourself. And anything that of the old that needs to be shed, let it go. Shed it like it needs to be shed, because there's beautiful new opportunity coming in for you guys, okay? So Taurus, those are your messages. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead to the times. Oh my God, why am I even saying that? There's no timestamp for deck. So sorry, Taurus. That is all I got for you for this weekend. I hope it was enough. Anyways, I am wishing you a very beautiful weekend, Taurus. Take care. Hi, Gemini. How are you? Let's see what's coming out for you guys this weekend. Ooh, moonlight, travel, romance, potential. Gemini, that's nice energy. If you guys have dates this weekend, that looks really good. If you meet anybody new romantically, there's a lot of potential. Some of you might be on the beach this weekend, just with that here, because, you know, with moonlight, it does talk of travel to like sandy beaches, tropical lands, but it's more of a romantic type of energy and also like creative passion. So, whoa, all right. So, wow, look at that. Sunshine, shine forth. Ocean, life, death, and rebirth. And autumn, harvest, and sow. Wow, Gemini. Look at this. Next out would be the beach. So we'll put that right there. Yeah, some of you, it's all about the beach this weekend. My goodness. You have the ocean, you have sunshine, you have the beach, and then you have the moonlight here. All of these associated to water and beach. So, if some of you, this is like some getaway you've been planning for a little while and it looks good, Gemini. It looks like you're going to have yourself a really good time. Others of you, you might actually have an old flame resurface this weekend, just with that life, death, and rebirth and harvest and sow. It's Gemini, this is just beautiful all the way around. That's all I can say is like, there's things from the past returning this weekend for some of you. Others of you, this is like new relationship that's just taking off. It's amazing. It's beautiful. You're enjoying it. And as I say that, more beach. Look at that. 10 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Second chance. Right under life, death, and rebirth. And imagine this. 2 of Cups. Gemini, I'm sorry. I don't like to just read romance for the dailies, but my goodness me, like this is definitely for many of you about a romance. If you are already in a relationship, you could have somebody from your past resurfacing, or if you and your partner have been fighting, it's like you guys are getting along and having a great weekend. A second chance, apologies. People returning. Man, beautiful though. If you're on vacation, it's really good. If you have a beach near you, you might want to check it out this weekend. You could actually meet somebody or run into somebody there. So the beach and the ocean is like the big time theme. There's only one card in this whole thing that doesn't have water, and that's this autumn card. There's, you know, this Ace of Cups sits in a stream here. Here's the ocean behind him. Here they are on the beach. Here's the ocean, 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 and beach. Lots of emotion for Gemini, but it looks positive, like it's all good. So if there's a beach near you, my God, go this weekend. Do not delay. If there's a lake, you know, any sort of body of water that you could go enjoy or hike around, I would highly recommend doing so, just because I see it here. Like you're gonna meet somebody or run into somebody, or there's just some sort of unexpected opportunity. There's positive abundance here. Like I really think you guys could run into somebody, or if you have a date and you guys walk on the beach, totally romantic. Man, I'm like, what is this beach and ocean connection? It's like in every single card. Maybe you guys are get like surprised with the trip by your honey. Hey, I'm gonna take you to the beach. So your lesson for the weekend that Spirit would like you to focus on is this beautiful card right here, which you see her holding that dove. The dove is the symbol of love, right? Nurture your love, grow your love, whether you're already in a relationship or you're single, it doesn't matter. This is like all about the love for Gemini. Like really focus on your emotions for other people. Really project a very tender, loving, compassionate, unconditional energy to all of those that you love this weekend, Gemini. It's just definitely all about the love, right? Because my goodness, and the beach and the ocean and the water. Water is emotion. Also, water is the purifier. So if you need to, balance or cleanse your energy or your emotions, do it. But I really feel like somebody's asking Gemini for a second chance this weekend for however that plays out for each of you personally, okay? It's just beautiful. Go to the beach. That's all I could say. There's magic, love, and luck found at the beach for you guys, or the lake, or just wherever there's a body of water where you live, okay? So Gemini, those are your messages for this weekend. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Cancer. How are you? Let's see what comes out this weekend for all of the Cancers out there. Sacred journey, life cycles, family transformation. So, Cancer, I see many of you focused on family matters or issues this weekend, or just kind of in a nostalgic, introspective type of energy about, your journey, your life journey, where you've been, what you've seen, what you've experienced, who you are today, where you want to go in the future. Also, some of you could have just had somebody in your family who's an elder, like a, grandparent, great-grandparent. Wow, I was going to say pass on, and they're really on your minds. And look at this, hidden realms open. Yeah, they're really on your minds. You need to know their soul is 100% at peace. And they're definitely, their energy and presence is still very much here. So let's see. Let's see what comes out for you, Cancer. We have control and discern, awakening dreams, and time to replenish. Yeah, Cancer, this weekend, it looks more like a contemplation weekend, like with control and discern, you're thinking about yourself, how far you've come, who you are today, but where you want to go. And with time to replenish, I really feel like all Cancers need to recharge their batteries this weekend. And with control and discern, it might be like before you make a final decision about a dream or a big change in your life, you really need to replenish yourself, because you might be motivated to make a decision one way based on how you're feeling right now, as opposed to if you were totally rested mentally and emotionally and spiritually, you would make a different choice. So keep that in mind, okay? So we have the Devil, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys, this could involve an earth sign, mainly Capricorn or a Taurus or Virgo. Yeah, Cancer, I feel like, some of you may have given up on something, a dream or an idea, and it isn't because it's not achievable, or it's not on your life journey. It's like there was too much of you going in too many different directions, and this weekend is a good time to recoup and really think about what it is that you want and how you could achieve that. But it's not a time to so much act on it. This is like, you know, quit, give up, it's over. But I'm not reading it so much like that. I'm reading like it's time to replenish, okay? So we've got to chill this weekend. We can't be going and doing. It's time to replenish, because there's some dreams that need to unfold for Cancer, okay? But you're tired and you need a rest so that you can clear your mind 100%. And, you know, if this is like a passed on loved one, they're really trying to help you weed out the good and the bad in your life and focus you back to your dreams, your life path, and help you recharge your batteries, okay? So let's pull a card here to see what your spiritual focus should be this weekend to help you with that. Yeah, this is the past right here. Oh my God. 2222. So strong for those of you with the passed on loved one. Yes, they are very much trying to guide you and give you love and peace in your heart and in your mind, okay? For others of you, it might be time to let the idea of the past go if it's attached to a specific person, or if somebody's really hurt you or caused you a lot of trauma. It might be a good time to really do our best to let that go and let the healing process finally begin. You know, in this position, let it go. There's new coming in, and you have dreams that have yet to be fulfilled. And, you know, there's somebody in the non-physical realm who's really cheering you on and trying to help you out, all right? So Cancer, let the past go. Let the healing in, and keep yourself open to ideas, new ideas, and also different ways you could make your dreams come true, especially those of you that are feeling a connection to a passed on loved one, okay? So, Cancer, those are your messages for this weekend. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Leo. How are you? Let's see what comes out for all the Leos for this weekend. Apprehension, moving out into the world, doubt or fear. Leo, you have nothing to be afraid of with this card. You are able, you are capable. If you are having insecurities or negative thoughts, there's no reason to, okay? You are able, and you are capable. If this is like an idea that you have, you know, just put it out there. Take the first step. Even if you fail or, you know, you screw up a little bit, it doesn't matter. You will still be very well received, okay? And however that personally relates to you. So we have the desert here that fell out. We have, oh, sometimes Spirit has jokes. We have face your fears. You know, here we're afraid. It's time to face our fears, because Spirit is about, all right? You are not alone, Leo. And there is nothing to fear whatsoever. Now, some of you with this desert, you're kind of scared because, you know, maybe you've experienced a lot of rejection. You haven't had a whole lot of support or understanding. You could have been just dealing with a lot of flaky people. But listen, and this is, the desert is like an ongoing for quite some time, okay? It's not like 5 minutes. No, you've been kind of dealing with whatever the struggle is for quite some time. And, you know, I feel like you're through the desert, but there's fears and apprehensions that are still holding you there, okay? And it's time this weekend to really face yourself in the mirror. And what are you afraid of? You know, are you afraid of rejection? Are you afraid of failure? Are you afraid you won't be well received? Are you afraid that you'll just make a bigger mess of things? You know, what is it that you're afraid of? You don't need to be, but look at this. We have the Devil for the desert. We have the Four of Cups under this, face your fears, and now we have this Ace of Pentacles. Leo, I kind of feel like anything new that shows up this weekend, whether it's a person, an opportunity, or a new idea on your behalf, or you're finally ready to make something real or manifest something, you should do it. There's no reason to be afraid. Like, this is quite positive. You know, there's things working behind the scenes in your favor, Leo, and I feel, honestly, the only thing that's holding you back this weekend would be your own energy, just out of apprehension, fear, uncertainty. No need to be. It's like, just open up, take the plunge, take the risk, do what you got to do, because it looks very positive to me. So, Leo, let's pull a card here to see what Spirit would like you to focus on. It's don't be afraid, whatever it is for you. Yeah, look, this is what Spirit wants you to focus on. And this is all about, you know, the support that is all around you and the support that is within you of yourself, of your own spirit. Leo, really, there's nothing to fear. Take the plunge. You know, do not be afraid. Put yourself out there. Do something crazy. Do something different. Pitch your idea, you know, start your YouTube channel, whatever it is for you. Like, you got this, you could do this. Don't let your own fear or self-doubt or insecurity hold you back this weekend. You will succeed, okay? And Spirit has totally got your back. All right, so Leo, those are your messages for this weekend. If you require further advice, oh goodness, I just say that so much in the dailies. I don't got any more advice than that because I don't do the interactive poll for the weekend. So Leo, you guys have yourself a fabulous weekend, okay? Take care. Hi Virgo, how are you guys? Let's see what's coming out for Virgo for this weekend. Okay, well, we got the message, positive news, positive outcome. Virgo, all is going to be well. Everything is going to be okay. No need to worry, all right? Some of you are going to get a message or a phone call from somebody that you're excited to hear from. Some of you are going to get some positive results, positive news about something. So, time to replenish. So if this is about your health or the health of somebody else, it's actually going to be okay. There's no reason to worry, not with the message card. So let's see what else accompanies this. Yes, look at this, new wonders. Keep it simple. And healing and balance. Yeah, Virgo, I think some of you are going to hear from somebody of the past, and to me, this is definitely where there's history, but I don't feel like it's all heavy like some, you know, ex that you've been pining over or whatever. I don't feel like it's that, because we have new wonders, and I know with the violet, it is, you know, about building upon the foundation that you have already created in the past. All right, but because we have new wonders, this feels like it's, you know, just kind of like a little fling you had, or, you know, missed connection, missed opportunity, or just the timing wasn't quite right, something like that. So some of you definitely going to hear from somebody, and they want to build on where you guys left things, and if there's any healing or forgiveness that needs to take place, they're totally on board. Okay. Yeah, because look, we have this 8 of Cups, this 9 of Swords, and this Wheel of Fortune. So Virgo, listen. I kind of feel like some of you, you're like, who could that even be? You know, like as far as a person goes of your past. You know, different for all of you, but some of you, it's like you aren't going to be able to think about it until it actually happens. You're just like, I don't know who that would be. Oh, I know who that would be for some of you. Somebody who may have been more of a player type of energy in the past, and I feel like they don't want to be that anymore. They might want to do the real thing with Virgo this time around. But for others of you, this is could just be positive news, whether directly affecting you or somebody that you care about. It's everybody's happy, everybody's excited, no matter what this news is, okay? And your message that Spirit would like you to focus on this weekend is the Temptation card. And I find that quite interesting that that's what would come out. Listen, if this person is already in a relationship, or Virgo, you are in a relationship and this person is reaching out to you, this might really be more of a life lesson, okay, rather than we should go ahead and do this. It might be like, you know, maybe I really need to think about this. And if it's something that you know, want to entertain, you want to be with this person, then, you know, do the right thing and end any sort of commitment that you are involved with right now, because you don't want to start a new relationship with a bunch of bad karma attached to it, right? So handle all things properly with grace. And, you know, if this here is where somebody's returning to you because they weren't the greatest in the past, just really pay attention to what they say. They may have learned their lesson, okay? But overall, Virgo, it's good, positive, happy news that we all want to hear, okay? So those are your messages for this weekend, Virgo. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Libra. How are you? Let's see what comes out for you guys this weekend. Okay. So we have loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. So with this card, Libra, it's saying that, you know, if you're really freaking out and feeling afraid of something ending a certain way or having a certain undesirable outcome, chances are it's not going to eventuate to the way that you're fearing, okay? It's not at all. It's going to turn out better, or there's no problem whatsoever, okay? This is more about nervousness and fearing bad things more than it's actual that it is happening, okay? So look at this. We have new growth attached to this, and I feel like that's pretty positive omen right there. And now we have fertile new role, and we have fog and mist. Be cautious. So listen, and then look what would be next. Signs and visions. Libra, listen. Whatever new is coming your way or has just come your way, it's going to be okay. You don't need to fret. You don't need to fear whatsoever. Yes, we need to be cautious just because we're heading into new territory, but it's more like be cautious because you're in unfamiliar territory, not because there's any real danger or things are going to turn out poorly, okay? Also, for some of you that have experienced some sort of loss in the recent past, this weekend it may bring about some new opportunity that actually, you know, replaces whatever it is that you lost that you were worried about. Yeah. Because look, here's your own energy, the Justice card in the best position. Here's more of your energy, the King of Swords. And here we have the Emperor. Could be an Aries or maybe a Gemini, Aquarius, or fellow Libra could be involved. Doesn't have to be. Next card out would actually be the Judgment card, which is very similar to Justice. So listen, Libra. Yeah, things are turning out fair. Things are turning in your favor, okay? You don't need to worry. If you've been worrying, stop. It's all going to be okay. It's not going to eventuate to the fear that you have that it will, okay? It's going to turn out better than expected. And for some of you who experienced some unfairness, injustice, or loss in the past, I just feel like that's all about to change with the energy of this weekend. Yeah, because look at these two fell out, which is finally it's a moment of peace, the serenity, finally fitting in, okay? Feeling like all is well. So Libra, listen, everything is truly going to turn out okay. There is no reason for you guys to worry, to fret, to fear about anything, all right? Don't worry, it's all going to be good, and you're about to see that if you're not seeing that already, okay? So those are your messages, Libra. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Have a great weekend. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. How are you guys? Let's see what's up for this weekend for all the Scorpios out there. Ooh, we got the message. Virgo also got this. So, Scorpio, you guys are going to receive positive news this weekend, or you're going to get a message from somebody that you are very happy to hear from. Okay, it's all conversations are of a positive nature, yielding positive outcomes. The message card is very nice. It's very positive. We like it. So let's pull some more cards and see what else comes out, Scorpio. Shed the old. This could be where we're going to kiss and make up with somebody, whether friend, family member, ex-lover, where we're going to decide to let the past be the past. And look at this, new growth, and decide to focus on the now and move forward in the now. And Spirit is about, and it's all very blessed, okay? Very divinely orchestrated by Spirit. So listen, Scorpio, a new opportunity could be coming this weekend, which allows you to let the past go. This is positive news that you've been waiting on, finally showing up. This is news or a message from somebody you were hoping to hear from, and you know, they could be like, let's bury the hatchet, let's be friends, let's try this again, you know, I'm sorry, etc. So let's see what the tarot brings out. So we have the Devil, could be a Capricorn. We have the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Tower. Wow, Scorpio, it's like you're not really expecting this news to be positive, but look at this. We have Three of Cups out next, which would be celebration. Yeah, I kind of feel like you were expecting the worst in a person or a situation or an outcome, and you're almost shocked by how positive it actually works out and turns around. Or if you do hear from somebody and they're like, hey, Scorpio, I want to apologize, I'm sorry, I want to work this out, okay? It's kind of shocking to you. So let's see what Spirit says you should focus on. Ultimately, though, Scorpio, this is, whatever it is, you're happy. Shocked, but happy. Yeah, because this is attracted, you know, really desiring somebody or something. Yeah, this, and look, 27, 28. So what I feel, Scorpio, is whatever this message or news is about is exactly what you were wanting or hoping for, but it's almost like a shock to you that it's actually happening, but it's very positive shock. It's I'm grateful, I'm excited, I'm glad this is happening. Some of you that have been in the struggle, maybe thinking about somebody from your past, this weekend could bring about an opportunity and you meet somebody new, okay, and you're just like, whoa, I'm all about you. I did not expect to have a connection like that with somebody new, and you're able to kind of let the past go, okay? So shedding the old is kind of different just depending on your situation. Some of you, there's somebody wants to kiss and make up with you. Others of you, it's like it's time to let the past go because there's this beautiful new opportunity knocking on your door, and it's really good. Others of you, it's like just, you know, you were expecting the worst, but actually the best has happened. So Scorpio, beautiful read for the weekend, okay? Those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.